Welcome to my channel. I am Marie Barrad, and this channel is about motivation, inspiration, and growth. So I decided to start this channel because I absolutely love seeing motivation amongst my peers, family, just even with people I don't know. So I've always loved being like the advice teller amongst friends and family, and I thought it'd be good I just finally start my channel. So in fact, on that note, I thought it'd be good to actually talk about having a leap of faith. So my channel is about, obviously, underneath motivation, inspiration, you've got to have another leap of faith. To take on inspiration and to take on motivation for your positive gain. So for my first video, which is this video, I thought it'd be good to start with a very key subject, which is taking the leap of faith. So my video today is about taking a leap of faith. That is the total title of this video. I have 5 points that I want to talk about, and I believe it's so important to have key points to just follow, just give you a map of like how to, I guess, navigate taking the leap of faith. It is a feeling, it is a readiness, but you have to also have, strategic tips. Just like with starting anything, even this today, literally I wrote the end of my notes in my trusty little journal, which I actually recently bought. It's got a little lock in it as well. I got it from Amazon. It's cool. It's really nice. And I thought it'd be good to just, kind of read from it, because I love journaling. It's not something that I have done a lot recently, but from a child to adult, I had so many diaries. Even as a teen, I still remember how they look, the colors, everything. And I think it's just so important to have things documented, how you feel, everything. So I thought, let me just take the leap of faith and read from my book, and give you 5 tips on taking the leap of faith. So number 1 is ask others on what they did to start their business or career. So this is taking a leap of faith on, I would say, starting something. And like today, starting this channel and this being my first video and first time ever utilizing YouTube, I thought it'd be good to take the leap of faith and jump on. I didn't think about, I'm kind of like, I don't even like saying it, kind of like things have to be like this, like that. But I've learned over the time being that that's just not how things go. It doesn't go to plan. And but it doesn't mean it's not gonna work. It just means that things don't look like what you thought would look like, but it's still gonna work out just fine or even better. So I would say definitely ask people about their business plan, their career, things that help them get started in something that you want to do. It doesn't have to be an entrepreneurial thing. It can even be exercise. It can be starting a diet, the fitness side of things. It can be, I don't know, just things that you wanted to do, like a hobby, starting to swim or something like that. There's so many things out there that we want to start, and we just need that motivation and advice from others. It's your part of research. Ask others. They will give you so much intel. You can check the internet, but I guarantee you there's things that they know that will help you, and you'll be like, oh wow, actually that's something I needed to hear, that's something I needed to know. So number 2 on my list on taking a leap of faith is do a list on things that you will like to see and what you're starting. So in a way, it's kind of like brainstorming. So I would say number two is brainstorm ideas on what you see would be something good for you to start building. So you can't just listen to people as well and get their advice and research. There's so much noise, so you need to just kind of like consolidate it into organized chunks, brainstorm, or write bullet points under categories, just explaining to yourself, you know, and just making it clear for you. Because when you watch so many videos or things, or ask friends or family about advice, you can get overwhelmed, or even people you don't know. Just so much advice, so much words. So you do need to have a consolidated list of things just to make it easier for you to just see it. And you realize some things just don't actually work for me. It doesn't work with what I'm doing. And, you know, it gives you an idea of where you want to go. And you might even realize that you're changing direction. It might not be that idea. So I will say definitely, you know, have a list, a consolidated list, of brainstorm. And I would say for number three, watch motivational videos. I cannot stress it enough, um, including mine, of course, you know. And on that note, comment, like, share, and subscribe. I would love for people to just share this and, you know, get myself out there. Of course, if it's something you like, I'm not forcing you to follow me, but I definitely think it's important to just remember to say that so people can remember to like and subscribe and say, oh, actually, this is something I can see myself watching, you know, from time to time. But yeah, watch motivational videos. They will give you drive. Literally, they will help you see more in yourself. They get you out of that procrastination stage, definitely. I wouldn't say that it will happen overnight. So it takes time. Don't rush the process. So yeah, motivation video will give you that edge. They will give you that push on the ideas you have, especially when it's something so unique. So yeah, you definitely need to see motivational videos. And number four, well, that's what I meant to do with my hands. Four, I would say, what is stopping you? So number four, what is stopping you? And it's good to know what is stopping you from actually building your company, what's stopping you from taking a leap of faith to start swimming, or taking that leap of faith to start gymming, or that leap of faith to start a knitting company, or that leap of faith to start doing track running, you know, things like that, like to be part of the Olympics. It's a big thing, but it's not big when it's like, this is for you, you know. People have done so much inspirational things, and I'm telling you, they all had something that was stopping them. Definitely Muhammad Ali's definitely someone who had things stopping him based on his race at the time. It was a big deal. Um, Also, resources and people and things might have been stopping him, but he didn't let that stop him from becoming, you know, one of the world's biggest champions of the boxing ring. And he died leaving a legacy. Yes, he died sick, but he died happy. I can believe he definitely did. Knowing he left such a great legacy for us. Um, Also, I would say, what else is stopping you? Looking at the root. Looking at the root. Because I'm looking at my book. As I'm looking down. What root would you say causes you to have these things that stop you? So I will say a root would be like, let's say, anytime I spoke in a public environment, I didn't feel confident. You know, I can say that for myself personally. I think we all definitely would feel like we're not confident because we all want to be liked, and, you know, in terms of what we're saying, we want people to really get it and really enjoy our conversation and really enjoy, most importantly, what we are saying. So, you know, look at the root. What things have been stopping you, making you procrastinate on, you know, getting started? What is the root that's stopping you from even beginning? Even what I mentioned, going out there asking people for tips, you know, number one, point number one. Number two, even writing a list of ideas. What is stopping you from getting to that point? And what's even stopping you from watching motivational videos? Look at that route. What is that route? Because that can stop you from doing points one, two, and three, which I just mentioned. And I would say number 5. I don't want this video to be long. It's my first, and I don't want to be talking, because I can talk a lot if you let me. So, number 5, get started. So I would say, for me, that's a note to self. I wrote it down here, note to self. I won't show this book because I can't do that, but because it's my personal journal that I just bought the other day, and I want to start using, and also use it to make my little notes for my videos too. So, you know, get started. And that was a note to self. I literally was like, when do I start doing this? I'm really ready, but there had to be a right time as well. And people say, oh, there's not a right time. I think everything has a right time. Everything will come in its due course. And, you know, procrastination definitely will stop something that's meant to happen right now and make it come later. And then you end up missing an opportunity. And it's like, it'll come back again, but it may not be the right one. It may not, it may be another 10 years. So you need to think about that. There's like the Olympics, for example, trying to do track and do, you know, the 100-meter run. And you're like, oh, I don't think I can do it this time. But best believe Olympics that come back until another, you know, 4 years. I think I'm right in saying that, every 4 years. So when you miss one, you have to then wait a whole another 4 years. And it could have really been that time, you know, don't quote me on this. I think it's 4 years for Olympics. But I think it is that time you could have actually just put your head down, done it, and actually probably even won the gold medal. Don't even know. So I think it's so important to like not delay things, especially when there's a time for it and when, you know, it's coming. Just, I would say, just get started, just go for it. Just like myself, I know there's with YouTube is like there's no kind of like, I guess, timer. It's just, it's there, right? It's just there. But I do think there was a time, for example, when there were like vines. You know, there was a time when people who jumped an opportunity of vines um got famous from it. I think, is it B Simone? I think she's one of those people who got famous from doing vines, and the rest is history. So I think, you know, there's opportune times for things. So when you can, you get started and start doing that, definitely just go for it. Don't sit there and wait for that time to be the right time or the right background. I was like, oh, I need a background that looks like this and like that. But I just thought, do you know what? Let me just start. Let me just begin. And I've done it now. I'm here. I'm saying it. And this is my first video. So I realized I just should not be hard on myself. You know, just start. It doesn't matter if it's not glossy. It's what I'm saying and how it's being portrayed. And, you know, that is the most important thing. And of course, how it impacts your life. That's what this is all about. This channel is about motivational words, inspirational words, growth, and most importantly, underneath it all, it's, for me, it's faith-based. I believe in God. And so for me, starting this channel was something that God definitely put on my heart to do, and something I really wanted to, you know, start doing. And obviously the right time for me is now, and I just felt like very convicted to just start and just get on with it and make it happen. So yeah, I would just say, note to self, get started. And I have gotten started now, and I really hope that you enjoy this first video I've ever done on YouTube, and I'm looking to continue and post more. I don't know when I'll be posting, how I'll be posting, but I do think it's important I just get on with it. As I said, get started and just continue on this particular topic that I've started, which is just taking a leap of faith and building from there and just not giving up. So yeah, I really hope I inspired you. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. And until next time when I post, and I will definitely have more of a clarity of a schedule. I guess there's names you call subscribers, subbies, but I think that's just not what we're doing. Subbies is not it, I don't think, for me. Maybe it might be, we'll see. But yeah, definitely look forward to putting up more content, and definitely, you know, note to selfing myself where I say something and I'm like, take it on board. It's so important. Well, it was a pleasure. Look forward to the next video. Have a good afternoon, evening, morning. I don't know what time of the day it is around the world at some point. But yeah, I do think it's important I consider the world, because I don't know who's going to come across this video. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next one. Mwah.